After a spate of allegations and a series of reports in the India Today, the BJP has been pushed into a corner on the issue of Maharashtra Revenue Minister Eknath Khadse. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis is in Delhi and is expected to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi around 6 this evening and discuss Eknath Khadse's future. Sources have told India Today that Devendra Fadnavis wants the Maharashtra Revenue Minister to quit. Fadnavis is also expected to discuss the issue and its fallout with the BJP President Amit Shah. This is a massive India Today impact story. We've carried out a series of exposés on Eknath Khadse from the minister's alleged incoming phone calls from Karachi, from a phone registered in the name of Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar's wife Mehjabeen Sheikh in Karachi to a phone registered in the name of Maharashtra Revenue Minister Eknath Khadse, to conflict of interest in a land deal and alleged misuse of power in connection with a case registered against a whistleblower. Reports suggest that Eknath Khadse has been trying to brazen it out. He's refused to quit. He insists he's done no wrong. The BJP is in a corner. According to top-level sources within the party, he may be removed around the 10th of June. Now, the opposition against Eknath Khadse is mounting. In fact, even the state local leadership, ally Shiv Sena, they both want him to quit. You can look at these pictures. Eknath Khadse refused to comment. We repeatedly asked him about whether his stay in the party is still possible or it's untenable as a minister in the Maharashtra government. He refused to answer these questions. BJP General Secretary Ram Madhav too has said that the matter is being discussed at an appropriate level.
हमारी पार्टी इस विषय में बिल्कुल जीरो टॉलरेंस रखती है और जिस प्रकार से श्री एकनाथ खड़से का जो व्यवहार रहा है, जिस प्रकार से मीडिया में उजागर हुआ है, वो निश्चित रूप से संशय के घेरे में आ गए हैं, संशय के बादलों से घिर गए हैं। ये पार्टी निश्चित रूप से इसमें कोई ठोस निर्णय लेगी और जहां तक श्री एकनाथ खड़से का सवाल है, कोई पार्टी के बहुत ही वरिष्ठ नेता रहे हैं, हमारी बहुत लंबे समय तक हमारी पार्टी में ओपोजिशन लीडर रहे हैं, इस प्रकार की वो डिमांड करते रहे। अगर किसी के विरुद्ध इस प्रकार के करप्शन के एंगल लगे या कुछ उसके लगे हैं, उन्होंने खुद इस प्रकार की डिमांड की है। मुझे लगता है उन्हें खुद अपने अंदर झांक करके निर्णय लेना चाहिए।
क्या सरकार का ये कहना है कि वो जीरो टॉलरेंस, करप्शन के ऊपर जीरो टॉलरेंस की नीति को फॉलो करती है, तो उसमें एकनाथ खड़से को लेकर कुछ
संबंधित लोग विचार कर रहे हैं, मेरे जानकारी में नहीं है।
So the BJP clearly cornered. It's a huge embarrassment. He's the second senior most leader within the party. He's facing a series of very serious allegations, and this compromises BJP's position that it isn't corrupt and that it combats corruption effectively and does not let corrupt people stay. There's also a Dawood Ibrahim shadow, India's most wanted terrorist living in Pakistan. Alleged phone calls from Karachi to Khadse's phone number. There's a corruption taint on land deals. It's not just the party, but also the allies and the RSS that are now mounting pressure for Khadse's ouster. And this has given the opposition parties, whether the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party, to launch a frontal attack on Eknath Khadse. So what will the BJP do remains the big question. I have former Maharashtra Chief Minister Ashok Chawda joining me on the broadcast. Sir, welcome on the show. Your take is Eknath Khadse's stay as a state revenue minister tenable at this stage?
You see, the issues are very serious. Going by the version which has been reported by the media and the activists in this issue, I think the MIDC land is a major issue where the land belonging to the MIDC, and which the documents clearly indicate that the land belongs to the state government, and the same land has been purchased, and that too at an undervalued price, is a very serious sort of offence. I don't know what, being the value of the land being around almost 30 to 40 crores.
Yes.
And this is being purchased at a subsidy, I mean, a price hardly 3 or 4 crores.
Yes.
That means this transaction needs to be looked into seriously by the authorities, because going by the ready reckoner also the price is very high, and moreover the land belongs to the state government. There are two important issues which need to be probed into. And of course the other allegations as far as staff is concerned, if they're alleged about the money being asked by staff from people, and then the Dawood Ibrahim links issue. So I think these are some of the very serious problems which have emerged in the last 2 or 3 months, and I feel the government should not support such a minister. It is now the Chief Minister's responsibility to ensure that the resignation is taken and he is dropped from the cabinet. With a general feeling which people have, they talk about clean governance and a clean government. Let them practice what they're preaching.
Oh, absolutely. And Mr. Chavan, it's not just resignation. Would the Congress also demand a detailed investigation? Because these are extremely serious charges, whether it's to do with national security or corruption, sir.
You see, as you have rightly pointed out, that this doesn't stop only at resignation. The issues concerned are so serious. It requires a thorough investigation, and the facts should be known. It is good for the Mr. Khadse as well also to come out clean from these issues, and that's why investigation is, of course, a necessity.
So in a situation like this, considering he's such a powerful minister in Maharashtra and such a powerful BJP leader, should the investigation be carried out by the state government, or, as some activists are saying, by a central agency, sir?
It depends upon, there are various laws which are there which have implications about who should carry out the investigation. Whatever are the provisions in the rules and acts, I think that those should follow. But investigation is a must.
Mr. Chavan, stay with me for a moment. I also have senior editor Sahil Joshi joining me on the broadcast. And Sahil, Ashok Chavan was in a similar position. The opposition at that point of time hounded him. Now Ashok Chavan says it's time for Khadse to quit.
Absolutely. In fact, that is the question which I want to ask Mr. Chavan, because the main allegation, again, Mr. Chavan, was that there was a conflict of interest, and that's what the BJP alleged even during the Maharashtra Assembly session, that it was a conflict of interest. He got his relatives the flats in the other society. Isn't this the same rule which should be applied for Eknath Khadse? And that is the thing what even Devendra Fadnavis thinks about Eknath Khadse, that there is a conflict of interest and Eknath Khadse should resign on the basis of this particular allegation, that there is a conflict of interest in the land deal allegation. So do the Congress think that it's a time for tit for tat and the government should pursue the matter the way the Congress government pursued it? The case was registered against the people. There is a case going on by CBI in the trial court, and similarly, does the Congress think that the case should be pursued against Eknath Khadse or not?
Sahil, there is no similarity between the two issues which you have pointed out. My issues are totally different. There is definitely no proof of me favoring anybody directly or indirectly. Of course, what we have done is a different issue which has to be proved in the court of law. So I will not compare the two issues at all. They can't be similar. But at the same time, this government, which has been talking about a clean governance and a clean government, na khaunga, na khane dunga, has been their big talk. So where does it all lead to? You see what's happening. वो सभी खा रहे हैं और सभी खिला रहे हैं. This is how it's happening. So in this type of situation, I think it is. I am not good in a situation of tit for tat. But my suggestion would be a government which should come out clean on this. The alleged Mr. Khadse, against whose allegations are there, and which of course are supported by documents, these should be proved beyond doubt that he is clean out of this issue. And undervaluation of property, then payment of stamp duty, buying government land, these are some of the vital issues which need to be looked into. Hello.
And in a situation like this, clearly Ashok Chavan, what the Congress party is saying is, one, he should quit, and two, there should be an investigation by a central agency perhaps?
Well, as I pointed out earlier, there are different existing laws which have to be taken into count before you decide on. But probe is essential. Whoever does it is material.
Okay, Ashok Chavan, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Sahil, what is the state BJP intending to do at this stage? Because some are indicating that in case Eknath Khadse goes, it will affect the party adversely in the corporator elections.
No, I don't think so. That is what actually worries BJP at this point of time. But I would just like to make a quick point, because the statement which Ashok Chavan just a while made when we spoke to him, that na khaunga na khane dunga. I mean, we just heard this particular statement even from Sanjay Raut. So it looks like that everyone is picking up that particular statement of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and throwing it at BJP's face, saying that you had said that na khaunga na khane dunga. Now it's your turn that Eknath Khadse should resign.
And
now,
I have also have former Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan who joins me on the broadcast. Sir, your take on this entire controversy. Can Mr. Khadse stay? Can Eknath Khadse remain as Revenue Minister of Maharashtra? What does the Congress party want, sir?
Well, I think the proof that has come, and that has been exposed by the media, it very clearly shows that Mr. Khadse has cheated the government of Maharashtra. He has tried to buy the government land, the land which was acquired from a private party for the purpose of industrialization by the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, MIDC. The compensation matter is still pending. But as per the land acquisition law, once the land is acquired or the due process has been done, the compensation matter could be decided later by courts and the judicial process. So the land then becomes the government, the acquiring agency becomes the owner of the land. The original owner cannot dispose of the land. Mr. Khadse, knowing fully well that this land belongs to MIDC, and the original owner of the land, the old gentleman, wanted to get whatever out of it, and in a panic situation, he offered to sell that land to Mr. Khadse. Mr. Khadse, knowing fully well that this was a government land under dispute, bought it for 3 crore 75 lakh rupees.
Okay.
All the records. And after the land transaction was over, Mr. Khadse, as the Revenue Minister, took a meeting and decided that this land should be returned to the owner. I mean, this is a whole bizarre decision making by the Revenue Minister. I understand from my sources that the Chief Minister has asked Mr. Khadse to resign, that he has put in his papers. There's also compromise being worked out that he demits his revenue portfolio. Mr. Khadse has gone back to his hometown. He is not used the official car. So indications are that he has put in his papers. But I think the central government as well as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra is under test. Mr. Prime Minister's statement that Khaunga Hanadunga is being tested now. Not only the land grab in Pune, the earlier matter which was exposed linked to the Dawood household. The phone calls that Mr. Khadse's number received from the wife of Mr. Dawood Ibrahim. That matter needs to be carried up with the Union Home Minister. It's not a state matter anymore. The matter has national security implications.
Oh, absolutely.
Dawood's telephone numbers are under observation by Indian authorities. If the phone calls have been made, and not one phone call or 2 phone calls, or if they were happening over a period of 1 year, Mr. Khadse originally tried to get out by saying there was a threat call. The threat calls don't last for 5 minutes. And if there is a threat call, did Mr. Khadse report it to the police? Then
Absolutely.
Mr. Khadse's telephone was not working, but he seems to have paid a bill of 1,300 rupees the last month. So I think he is trying to wiggle out of the charge. I think Union Home Minister must clarify the situation, and Prime Minister must say that his Nathaunga na Khanadunga pledge to the nation.
And it's not just, you're saying he shouldn't just resign, there should be an investigation. Mr. Prithviraj Chavan, stay with me for a moment. Sahil Joshi, my colleague, has a question for you, sir.
Not only Mr. Khadse should be sacked, he should be removed from the Maharashtra cabinet, but a criminal proceeding should be launched against him for cheating the government of Maharashtra, and also he must be investigated for national security brings it from national security angle. And only the union government can do that.
Perfect. Mr. Chavan, stay with me for a moment. Go on, Sahil.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gaurav, there is one breaking news coming in at this point of time. Just a while back, Shiv Sena spokesperson and the member of parliament spoke to us, Sanjay Raut, and he clearly demanded that BJP should step forward and ask Eknath Khadse to resign. And in a clear words, they demanded that Eknath Khadse's resignation should happen right now. Now, on that, finally BJP has reacted. BJP has come up with a written statement and have said that it's their internal issue. BJP has termed Eknath Khadse's resignation as an internal issue, and they have asked Shiv Sena not to interfere in their internal issue. So now it is between the Shiv Sena and BJP as well. What Shiv Sena was trying to say, what Mr. Chavan just a while back was talking to us, exactly the same thing Shiv Sena demanded, that when the Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, says that na khaunga, na khane dunga, then he should also look at what Eknath Khadse was doing.
Yes.
And now when Shiv Sena raised this issue, the BJP is coming forward and saying that it's an internal issue. Mr. Prithviraj Chavan, what is your reaction on that? BJP is saying that Eknath Khadse's resignation is an internal issue and they want Shiv Sena not to interfere with that. Now, what is Congress's reaction? Congress had met with the governor of Maharashtra and have demanded that he should dismiss Eknath Khadse on his own. Do you think that the BJP will take direct action against Eknath Khadse the way when other scam broke out, the Congress leadership asked Ashok Chavan to resign? Okay, it looks like that we have lost Prithviraj Chavan, but it's a breaking news coming in that BJP has reacted to Shiv Sena's charge against them and asking Shiv Sena asking that the Eknath Khadse should resign. The BJP has come up with a written statement saying that the Shiv Sena should not interfere in their internal matter. Now, this is taking a completely different and altogether, Gaurav.
Okay.
But they should know that their own Chief Minister thinks that Eknath Khadse should resign, and he has decided to meet the Prime Minister and tell him about what is happening about Eknath Khadse in Maharashtra.
And Sahil, in this, the Congress is suddenly upping the ante. Prithviraj Chavan just saying it shouldn't just be restricted to a resignation. There has to be an investigation, not just in the land grab, misuse of power and conflict of interest allegation, but an equally, if not far more serious allegations of alleged phone calls from Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar's numbers to Minister Eknath Khadse's number, because their national security is at stake, Sahil.
Absolutely, and it looks like that finally Congress has woken up, because since last 1 week, Congress was not even acting as an opposition party. When India Today pursued this particular investigation, then finally Congress jumped in and then they decided to go and meet the governor. And today, both the former chief ministers were speaking to India Today and clearly demanded that there should not only be action but also a proper investigation in various allegations against the senior minister like Eknath Khadse. So now it's coming to a logical end, it looks like, and we have to see what Devendra Fadnavis speaks to the Prime Minister, and finally what the Prime Minister and the BJP chief Amit Shah decides about fate of Eknath Khadse.
Stay with me, and I want to bring in India Today's Brijesh Pandey, because he's been standing by at the BJP headquarters. He's been speaking to a number of BJP leaders at the center. And Brijesh, is it time up for Eknath Khadse? Okay, we'll try and reestablish that line with Brijesh Pandey in just a moment, but sources telling India Today that the BJP central leadership, they've sought a report from Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. They want a full report, a full factual report on what's been happening in the state of Maharashtra on all aspects of this, whether it's a conversation, alleged phone calls that came in from Karachi, whether it's misuse of power, whether it's conflict of interest. And as Sahil was just telling us that now there is a spat between the BJP and the Shiv Sena, because the Shiv Sena has also hit out at the BJP. Shiv Sena Sanjay Raut just spoke, some time back to India Today Group's managing editor Rahul Kanwal, and he said that the BJP must crack the whip and boot out Eknath Khadse.
देखिए, ये कोई कंट्रोवर्सी या स्कैंडल की बात बाद में आ जाएगी जब एक मिनिस्टर के ऊपर इस प्रकार से एलिगेशन होता है और ये सीनियर मिनिस्टर और उसने लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन का भी काम किया है, तो सबसे पहले ऐसे व्यक्ति को पद से इस्तीफा देना चाहिए और इंक्वायरी के लिए सामने जाना चाहिए। अगर ये नहीं हो रहा है तो मुझे लगता है भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो बड़े नेता है, चाहे दिल्ली में हो चाहे महाराष्ट्र में हो, निर्णय लेने की जरूरत है। एकनाथ राव खड़से हम बहुत साल से राज्य के राजनीति में देखते आए हैं। जब ही वॉज लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन तो कांग्रेस हो एनसीपी हो, उनके मिनिस्टर के ऊपर बड़े बड़े आरोप करने वाले खड़से साहब ही थे और इस्तीफा मांगने में सबसे ज्यादा जोर लगाने वाले मिस्टर खड़से थे। अगर यही आरोप मिस्टर खड़से के ऊपर होता है तो उनकी जिम्मेदारी बनती है नैतिकता के आधार पर। जब महाराष्ट्र में शिवसेना भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार थी, मुख्यमंत्री मनोहर जोशी थे, शिवसेना प्रमुख भी थे यहाँ, तब कुछ मंत्रियों के ऊपर अन्ना हजारे ने एलिगेशन किया था, तो बाला साहब ठाकरे जी ने कहा था कि आप इस्तीफा दीजिए और जांच के लिए सामने जाकर बाद में आप निर्दोष साबित होकर वापस मिनिस्ट्री में आइए। तो ये हमारी महाराष्ट्र की परंपरा रही है। देखिए, सरकार देवेंद्र फडणवीस एक ऐसे मुख्यमंत्री है जिनकी इमेज साफ सुथरी है। अभी तक वहां नरेंद्र मोदी जी भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ लड़ने की बात हमेशा करते हैं। भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त देश, भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त राज्य की बात अगर हम करते हैं और हमारे एक जो साथी है मिनिस्ट्री में, उनके ऊपर कुछ एलिगेशन, चाहे वो गलत एलिगेशन हो सकते हैं, लेकिन जांच के लिए अगर आपको जाना है तो आप पहले जांच होने दीजिए और आप साफ सुथरे निर्दोष बनकर वापस मिनिस्ट्री में आ सकते हैं। लेकिन ये निर्णय भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने लेना चाहिए। ये उनका अंदरूनी मामला जरूर है, लेकिन राज्य के साथ जुड़ा हुआ मामला है।